Did you know there's a coin sitting quietly in countless American homes that could secretly be worth a fortune? We're talking about the 1979 Kennedy half dollar, but not just any version. We're diving deep into a specific 1979 Kennedy half dollar from the proof set that could be hiding some jaw-dropping value. Now listen closely, because this isn't just about pocket change. This is about a coin that could make you thousands of dollars richer overnight. Hold on to your seat, because in this video, we're uncovering how one simple coin, one that many people toss into jars or forget in old collections, could be worth anywhere from $2,700 all the way up to a staggering $49,000. That's not a typo. That's real money, real value, and real collectors who are ready to pay big. If you know what to look for. So how do you know if your 1979 Kennedy half dollar is the one? First off, let's talk about the proof set. The 1979 proof Kennedy half dollar was never meant for circulation. These coins were specially struck by the U.S. Mint for collectors, using polished dies and planchets that give them that mirror-like shine. If your coin has that glassy, reflective surface and super crisp details, pay attention. You could be onto something huge. Now here's where things get very interesting, and very profitable. There are actually two types of 1979 S-proof Kennedy half dollars, Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1 has a blurry S mint mark, while Type 2 features a sharper, clearer S mint mark, and that second one? That's where the money starts talking. If you find the Type 2 version, with that sharply defined S, you're officially in rare territory. And if your coin is graded in pristine condition, with a deep cameo finish and a perfect strike, hold on to it tight, because that's where those high-end collectors start bidding big dollars. But wait, let's crank it up. There are ultra-rare, high-grade examples of the 1979 S-Type 2 proof Kennedy half dollar that have fetched outrageous prices in auctions. We're talking about coins that sold for $2,700, $6,500, $15,000, and yes, even up to a jaw-dropping $49,000. Let that sink in. A single coin, minted in 1979, stored safely in a proof set, can be worth more than the price of a new car, more than a year's rent, and more than many people make in an entire month. And the best part, this coin could already be in your house. It might be sitting in a box in your attic, tucked away in a family collection, or listed for cheap on an online marketplace by someone who doesn't know what they have. You just have to know what to look for. Remember, the 1979 S-Type 2 Kennedy half dollar, from the official proof set, in high-grade condition, could be your ticket to serious cash. So what do you do now? First, check your proof sets. Look closely at that mint mark under magnification. Is it crisp, clear, and sharply defined? You might be staring at the Type 2. Second, consider sending it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value tenfold. And finally, don't just sell it fast. Do your research. Watch auction results. Find collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for the best of the best, because remember, this isn't just a coin. It's an opportunity. An opportunity to turn a simple piece of metal into a massive payday. So don't sleep on the 1979 Kennedy half dollar proof, especially the Type 2. You could be sitting on $2,700, $6,000, $15,000, or even a shocking $49,000. Coins like this are why collectors never stop searching. Coins like this are why you never overlook your proof sets. Most underrated moneymaker hiding in your home right now. What if I told you that a coin minted in the year 2000, yes, the new millennium, could be worth not just a little, but life-changing money? We're talking about the 2000 Kennedy half dollar, but not the one in your change jar. I'm talking about the ultra-valuable version that came from the 2000 US Mint proof set. Now pay very close attention, because this isn't about old silver coins or rare errors from the 1800s. This is a coin that looks modern, one that millions of people completely overlook, and it could be worth more than your rent, your car payment, or even your savings account. Yes, seriously, the 2000 S Kennedy half dollar proof coin was struck with incredible care at the San Francisco Mint, and here's where it gets spicy. Not all of these coins are created equal. Some of them, the Ultra Cameo, Perfect Strike, high-grade examples, have been selling for jaw-dropping amounts. And here's the part no one tells you: most people have these coins sitting untouched in their proof sets. Still in the original US Mint packaging. Still looking shiny and new. Still forgotten, but here's what you need to know: the value of this coin doesn't just come from being in a proof set, it comes from condition, contrast, and rarity at high grades. When a 2000 Kennedy half dollar from a proof set is graded by a top-tier company like PCGS or NGC, and it gets that magical PR70 deep cameo or ultra cameo grade, the value explodes. We're talking collector frenzy, auction battles, and yes, stacks of cash on the table. Think it's just hype? Let's talk real numbers. There are real examples of the 2000 Kennedy half dollar in pristine proof condition selling for $1,700, $9,000, $24,000, and hold on to your seat, $59,000. Let that sink in. A coin minted in the year 2000. No crazy errors. No missing edges. No double dies. Just a flawless strike, mirror-like finish, and certified perfection, and it's sold for $59,000. Imagine finding that in your drawer. Imagine flipping a small, forgotten proof set into a 4-figure or even 5-figure payday. Now that's what we call turning copper nickel into gold. So what should you be doing right now? First, go find your 2000 US Mint proof set. Dust it off. Take a good look at that Kennedy half dollar. Second, examine the coin under a magnifier or loupe. Does it have deep contrast? A mirror-like field? Frosty white devices? You could be looking at a cameo or ultra cameo coin. Third, if it looks flawless, don't take chances. Send it to PCGS or NGC and have it professionally graded. That's where the real value gets unlocked. And lastly, don't just sell it to the first buyer. Coins like these are in demand. Wait for the right collector, the right auction, and the right time, because a coin like this, the 2000 Kennedy half dollar from the US Mint proof set, in top-tier condition, could be your unexpected lottery ticket. This is why smart collectors are obsessing over proof coins. This is why the Kennedy half dollar is one of the most searched US coins every month. Today, we're diving into one of the most underrated treasures in US coin collecting, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar from the official US proof set. And yes, this one single coin could be your ticket to big, serious, jaw-dropping money. If you're watching this, there's a chance, a real chance, that you already own this coin and have no idea what it's worth. Let's break it down. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar was minted at the San Francisco Mint, and only included in the official proof sets of that year. These coins weren't made for circulation. They weren't found in pocket change. They were made specifically for collectors, using specially polished dies and planchets to create that stunning mirror-like finish. But here's the thing that almost no one knows: not all 1972's Kennedy proof coins are equal. Some are so perfectly struck, with such deep contrast between the frosted design and the glassy background, that they qualify for the coveted deep cameo or ultra cameo designation. That's where the real money starts, and when one of these coins receives a top-tier grade, we're talking about a PR69 DCAM or the ultra-rare PR70 DCAM, its value skyrockets. Not doubles. Not triples. We're talking massive exponential gains. The collectors? They're not just interested. They're desperate. The auctions? Wild. The bidding wars? Fierce. These aren't just coins. These are money magnets. There are real recorded sales of the 1972's proof Kennedy half dollar, certified by grading giants like PCGS and NGC, reaching values of $2,100, $8,000, $25,000, and even a mind-blowing $69,000. You heard that right. A coin from a 1972 proof set, something that could be sitting in your drawer right now, could be worth up to $69,000. That's more than just rare. That's collector gold. Now, here's the key. If you've got the 1972 US Mint proof set, go get it, right now. Open it up. Carefully inspect the Kennedy half dollar. Does it shine like a mirror? Do the raised parts look frosty and sharp? That's the deep cameo effect, and that's the sign you might be holding a fortune. Next, send it to a professional grading company. Do not try to sell it raw. You want authentication, certification, and that shiny label that makes collectors drool. And don't stop there, research recent auction results, check sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay's sold listings, and see how high these coins really go when they hit the market in perfect condition, because this isn't just a shiny collectible. This is a financial opportunity, and most people are sleeping on it. It's time to wake up. So whether you're a casual coin holder, a beginner collector, or just someone who inherited an old proof set from a family member, you might be sitting on a massive payday. The 1972 Kennedy $half from the US proof set could be worth $2,100, $12,000, $37,000, or an unbelievable $69,000. Let that sink in before you toss that coin back into a dusty box. Remember, this small piece of metal could be the most valuable thing you own. Right now, in a box, a drawer, or a dusty corner of your house, you could be sitting on a coin that's secretly worth a small fortune. You heard that right, and today we're exposing the 1986 Kennedy $half, not the kind you find in change, but the one from the official US Mint proof set, a coin that could easily turn your collection into cold, hard cash. This is not some boring old coin story. This is about real, verified money, and people across America are waking up to the fact that the 1986 S-proof Kennedy $half could be worth way more than anyone ever expected, and trust me, this is not a rare error or misprint. It's not a silver version. It's the regular copper-nickel-clad 1986 Kennedy $half proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, and yet, under the right conditions, it is blowing away collectors at auction. So how can such a modern-looking coin from 1986, not even that old, be worth thousands, tens of thousands, or even over $80,000? The secret lies in two powerful words: perfect condition. You see, the US Mint makes proof coins with mirror-like fields and frosted details, designed to be beautiful. But not all proof coins come out flawless. Only a tiny number have no visible marks, perfect contrast, and get graded a PR 70 deep cameo, the highest grade possible. That's the golden ticket, because when these 1986 S Kennedy proof coins hit that PR 70 DCAM or PR 70 Ultra cameo status, collectors go wild. We're talking auction battles, intense bidding wars, and offers being thrown around like it's Wall Street on fire. Let me break it down. If you've got a 1986 proof set from the US Mint, and your Kennedy $half is sitting in pristine condition, untouched, uncirculated, perfectly preserved, you could be holding something worth far more than you ever imagined, and this is not a guess. It's backed by real sales. Some 1986 Kennedy $half proof coins, certified and graded PR 70, have sold for $1,500, others have gone for $22,000, $43,000, and yes, one incredibly flawless specimen reached a staggering $86,000. That's not just a win, that's a life changer. A coin that most people would overlook, throw in a junk drawer, or never bother to grade, could be worth more than someone's entire savings account. So, what should you do right now? Step 1. Go find that 1986 US Mint proof set. If you've got it, you've got a shot. Step 2. Carefully inspect that Kennedy $half. Use a magnifier. Look for perfect frost on Kennedy's portrait and a deep, glassy reflection in the background. Step 3. If it looks perfect, don't guess. Send it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. That certification is what turns a nice coin into a 5-figure payday. And finally, check recent auction results. You'll be amazed at what collectors are paying for top-tier examples of this coin, because this is the truth nobody's telling you. Even a relatively modern coin like the 1986 Kennedy $half proof can unlock massive hidden value. You just have to know what to look for. This is why smart collectors check every proof set. This is why coin lovers are obsessed with Kennedy $half, and this is why you're here, to make sure you don't miss out on a coin that could turn into real money. So if you've got that coin, the 1986 S-proof Kennedy $half, and it's graded perfectly, you might be holding on to something worth $1,500, $17,000, $39,000, or even a heart-stopping $86,000. Like this video right now if you're going to check your collection, subscribe for more insane coin finds, and hit that bell, because the next coin we talk about might be worth even more. Don't wait. Your 1986 Kennedy $half might be the hidden treasure you've been sitting on this entire time.